Hi guys, good evening. Let me check audibility and visibility. I'm visible. Okay, I'm now visible. And let me check the audibility. Yes, now audible too. Good evening, Jenny. Let me tell the students. Wait. I have to wait for sometimes. Hello, Sueb. How are you? Good evening, Hasnan. All good, bhai. Vaisali Misra. Good evening, beta. Vaisali, I think this is uh, thank you, yeah, Web. This class will be in a complete English medium. This is especially for South Indian students. Okay, Vaisali. This is quadratic equation. I'll discuss complete concepts on quadratic equations today and cubic equations also. But this is for students of South India. No, then you can continue, beta. You can continue. Not a big deal, Vaisali. You can continue. Let everyone join. Most welcome, beta. Where are you from, Vaisali? Where are you from? Are you appearing for CA Foundation December attempt? Okay. You can you message me on the number provided? This is my number. Uh, you please message me. Okay. Okay. May attempt. Beta, please message me. May 2024. Okay. Message me on this number, beta, if possible, and if you feel comfortable. Okay. So, shall we start now? Quadratic equation. Shall we start? This was the doubt topic of South India students. Every student says, "Good evening, Chandan." Every student says not joined this session, but okay, it's okay. They will continue with the live. And if South Indian students, uh, if you have any doubt, then feel free to ask in the group. Okay. Good evening, Vatsa. Feel free to ask in the group. Just be communicative. I'll respond to everyone. Your doubts will be solved within 2 minutes. Okay, don't worry. I'm active right now. So don't worry for that. From tomorrow, what we have decided we'll do. We will continue with the GMAT. Okay. But today I have scheduled it. So, okay. Right. So, let's discuss the first topic. This is on behalf of Protri Academy. This session is on behalf of Protri Academy Mysuru. And I'm taking on behalf of Protri Academy, this South India, especially for South Indian students. So we are starting here the topic quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. See, we already have discussed our equation part, and I have told you earlier that come after watching the last previous video, right? So just initiating our quadratic, because that is important. Basically 1 to 2 marks, usually 1 to 2 marks I say asked. Usually 1 to 2 marks I say asked. Okay. Now see, what is quadratic? First of all, what about linear equation? It was power was, if power is or yeah, index is equal to 1, then this termed as linear equation, whether in one variable or two variable, right? But if power or index, if power or index is equal to 2, then this termed as quadratic equation. Okay, this is a quadratic equation. Now see, first let me introduce this topic. What is introduction about this quadratic equation? Introduction to quadratic equation. See, basically this is the introduction, but the equation in which the highest index the equation in which highest index of the unknown quantity means you are better known about unknown quantity. This one, just mark it. Unknown quantity is 2. Okay, this is called as quadratic equation. Clear? Any doubt? Suppose, for example, we are taking 5x square minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is your example. Highest index is your 2, right? We can just consider this one, but this is not linear equation. This is quadratic because highest index is your 2. This is called quadratic equation. Is it clear? Means now, general form of a quadratic equation. General form. general form of quadratic equation. See, the general form of quadratic equation is the general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0, and this is mandatory. Remember, this is mandatory. This is mandatory. Clear? 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 This is your mandatory part. Okay, now see, uh this a is called as coefficient of x square. Coefficient. This is coefficient of x, and this is your constant. This is your constant. Clear? Clear? Any doubt? And now see, the one thing, there is one theorem. We will not discuss it in details, but you must know about the theorems, that what is the statement of that theorem. And the theorem is, every quadratic equation has two and only two roots. Has two and only two roots. Every quadratic equation has two and only two roots. And remember, this is important. This is important. This is important. Okay, clear? Any doubt? Then tell me right now. Any doubts? Any doubts? Don't worry. Today's class will be maximum for 1 hour. Okay, and then we will continue with your gimit, as we have discussed. Right. If you are facing any difficulty, then there will be 15-20 minutes tomorrow also. You can communicate one to one, so that I can clarify your doubts. Okay. So now, see, what is the equation? The equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is not equal to 0. Then value of x will be equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. These are, that is, we can say x is equal to minus b plus root under b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and value of x is equal to minus b minus root under b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. And these both are represented by either alpha, and this is by beta. Okay, clear? Remember this. This is represented by either alpha or beta, and plus minus. I have not proved the theorem. Theorem has also a proof, but I have not proved it. But because why? There's a reason. Because it's very less time. It's only 28 to 29. We will continue it with some fast, somewhat fast. It's not requirement. Proof is not required right now. So just go through the target, that this is the value, and these are two values which are represented by alpha and beta. And remember, see, what we have taken, alpha is equal to minus b plus root under b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a, and beta is equal to minus b minus root under b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. Right? Okay. Now see, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b plus root under b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a plus minus b minus root under b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. Then 2a is the LCM. LCM is 2a. Then minus b plus root under b square minus 4ac. Then minus b minus root under b square minus 4ac. And c. This one will be cancel, and that will be equal to minus 2b upon my 2a. 2 cancel. That is equal to minus b by a. And remember, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. And similarly, alpha beta is equal to c by a. These are the roots of some of the roots of quadratic equation, some of the roots of quadratic equation, and this is product of the roots of quadratic equation. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Till now, any doubts? Let's take an example. Let's take an example on this sum of roots. What we have get, see, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c upon. Okay. Now see, suppose I have given you that 2x square minus 3x plus 7 is equal to 0. X is equal to what? X is equal to, it's not easily factorized. It can't be easily factorized. 7 2s are 14, 14x square. We cannot bifurcate it. So here, a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to 7. Then x will be equal to, what is the formula? Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a, right? And that's equal to minus of minus 3 plus minus under root, it's b square, means minus 3 whole square minus 4 into 2 into 7 upon 2 into 2, right? Then it's 3 plus minus root under 9 minus 56 upon 4. That is equal to 3 plus minus root under minus 47 minus 47 upon 4. This is imaginary quantity, right? This is imaginary quantity, because in case of mine, if this is minus 2, then this is your imaginary quantity. This is imaginary quantity. Imaginary quantity, which is not possible because it's not in your syllabus. Basically, it's not in your syllabus. This is also represented by, this is represented by iota, but this is not in your syllabus, so we are not going to discuss that apart. This is example, and you can easily solve it by the help of this example. Okay, but this is very much lengthy, so usually avoid in the examination hall. Avoid in the examination hall. There are several tricks which we will discuss. Okay, but this method, it's not applicable for examination point of view. Okay, now see. Basically, the most important thing in quadratic equation is its nature, means nature of roots. Nature of roots. Nature of roots. Okay. Now see. Nature of roots means we have the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is not equal to 0 and x is equal to, we have minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. Now remember, here this is basically this one. This one means this one, b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is said to be discriminant. Discriminant. Okay, discriminant. And whole quadratic equation depends upon discriminant. Okay, now see. See what, suppose here we have alpha is equal to minus b plus root under, it is represented by d or delta, d upon 2a, and beta is equal to minus b minus root d upon 2a. Now overall quadratic equation depends upon this d. Remember this d, this one. Now see, there are several conditions. There are several conditions. Okay, which one is the conditions? Case 1, first condition, when b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, strictly greater than 0. Clear? When b square minus 4ac is strictly greater than 0, okay, both the roots will be, both the roots will be real and unequal. Real and unequal. Remember this. And usually ICAI asks questions on nature of roots. So this is the most important part of quadratic equation. Remember. Clear? First one. Then second case will be when b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. What will be the case? Then both the roots alpha and beta are equal. Both the roots alpha and beta are equal. Remember this. Alpha and beta are equal. Clear? Clear? Any doubt till now? Any doubt till now? Any doubt? Any doubt? Tell me. If there's any doubt, then tell me. Clear? Is it clear? Now see, third one. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, means imaginary. Okay, means imaginary. Both the roots alpha and beta will be imaginary. Okay, remember this also. Imaginary, just we have seen in the previous example which I have discussed right now. Okay, the means and minor negative part in discount is negative. D is less than 0. D was less than 0. That's I think minus 47. We have received minus 47. See, this one is your negative part, right? Clear? Now when, see, one is important, when b square minus 4ac is a perfect square. 4ac is a perfect square. Means alpha, both the roots alpha and beta will be, both the roots alpha and beta will be rational. Remember this, rational. Hope you all are aware about rational number, right? And remember one, don't worry for revision. I'll take revision by tomorrow also. Don't worry, because this is important chapter. So we will continue with the revision also. Okay. So don't take tension. Whatever you are not understanding, if you can communicate here also. Otherwise, by tomorrow, we will definitely uh, clarify the doubts. Okay. Not a big deal. Clear now? Clear, beta? Can I proceed? Can I proceed? So remember, this is the important part. This nature of roots is important in regards to your CA foundation examination. Okay, clear? Clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Now, just concept on modulus. Concept on modulus. Basic concepts only, not more. Concepts on modulus. See, there will be a mod. Suppose this is mod x. That will be equal to x if x is strictly greater than 0 and minus x if x is less than 0. Okay, remember this. Okay, just this is the important part of modulus, because first signature question of mine is I'm going to discuss it, a signature question, my signature question. Check it. Mod x is equal to x if x is strictly greater than 0 and minus x if x is strictly, see there is one condition more, when x is 0, then there's a, but for you this is enough right now. Okay, done. Now see, there's a question. What is the question? Question is, solve the equation modulus of x square minus 3 mod x plus 2 is equal to 0. Right. Clear? This is your question. Okay. See, just we have seen that mod x is equal to two part, x if x is greater than 0 and minus x if x is less than 0. So we will solve the equation by case 1. What is the case 1? Suppose x is greater than 0, then mod of x will be equal to simple x. So we will do it, x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now factorize this. X square minus 2x minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Just take x common, x minus 2, then minus 1 common, x minus 2. Now x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 comma 2. This is your case 1, right? This is your case 1. Now case 2, x less than 0 means mod x will be equal to minus x. Then minus x square minus 3 into minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then this one will be x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then x square plus 2x plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. X into x plus 2 plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to 0, means x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to 0, means x is equal to minus 1 comma minus 2. Therefore x is equal to plus 1 minus 1 means plus minus 1. This one is plus 2 and minus 2 means plus minus 2. Means if any equation contains modulus value, then there will be a post solution. Clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Tell me. If not, then tell me. Otherwise, it's okay. Got it? Okay. Versa, both Versa and Vaisali. Vaisali Misra and Versa. Yes, sir. Chandan and Versa is present, and uh, in 7 students are watching. Who are 7 students? I think one is my, because I have to check the message. One is me. Rest 4. Who are rest 4? Chandan and Varsa is very much good. It's a good communication, better communication. You both have better communication, but I think being silent is the other best part. No problem. Okay, now see next question on nature of roots. Question. See, there's a question. For what value of m? For what value of m? M. Okay. For what value of m will the equation will the equation will the equation 1 plus m into x square 1 plus m cross x square minus 2 twice of 1 plus 3m into x plus 1 plus 8m is equal to 0 have two equal roots, have two equal roots. Okay, clear? Now see, first what we have to do, just first we have to appreciate that we have to watch that what is equal to a, b and c. First see, a is equal to 1 plus m, right? Then b is equal to minus twice of 1 plus 3m, and c is equal to 1 plus 8m. Clear? This one is clear, right? Now see, we have to find the discriminant. Discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac, and that is minus 2 into 1 plus 3m square minus 4 into 1 plus m into 1 plus 8m, right? This is it clear, right? So now find it. Minus 2 square 4 into 1 plus 3m square minus 4 into 1 plus 8m, I'm multiplying it, plus m plus 8m square, right? Then 4 into 1 plus 9m square plus 6m minus 4 into 1 plus 9m plus 8m square. Now see, 4 is common in both. 4 is common in both. So just take 4 as common. After taking 4 as common, we have 1 plus 9m square plus 6m minus 1 minus 9m minus 8m square This is equal to 4 into 1 cancel. 9m square minus 8m square is equal to m square, and 6m minus 9m minus 3m, that is equal to 4m into m minus 3. 4m into m minus 3. Okay. And now see, if if the equation is two roots equal, then this discriminant, if two roots of equation is equal, then its discriminant is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Its discriminant is equal to, so this means this one is 0. This implies either m is equal to 0 or 3. This is the answer. For what value of m? Means for value of m it should be 0 and 3. 0 or 3. Is it clear? Is this clear? Is this clear? Tell me. Is this clear? Everyone, is this clear? Is this clear? Okay. Now see. Okay. Now see, we already have studied, we already have gone through relation between roots and coefficient. See, what we have seen? Relation between roots and coefficient. Relation between roots and coefficients. What we have seen, that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a, right? We have gone through this. Now see, there will, by question I can I'll let you understand that what's the requirement. There is a symmetric function, so don't go through symmetric function, just remember a question. If alpha and beta are the roots of equation x square plus px plus q is equal to 0, then find the value of, and remember this type of question is important. I say generally ask question on these types. One is from discriminant and other is from relation between roots and coefficient. Okay. Then find the value of alpha minus beta and alpha q plus beta q. This is two questions. Okay. This is your two question. One is alpha minus beta and other is alpha q plus beta q. Now see how we can approach it. First, it's x square plus px plus q is equal to 0. This will implies alpha plus beta is equal to beta minus b upon a. Here a is 1. Check it. A is equal to 1, b is equal to p, and c is equal to, 1 second. Basically, I'm not well just 2 days, but okay. See, so alpha beta is equal to minus p and alpha beta is equal to q. So we have to find the value of alpha minus beta. See, alpha plus beta whole square is equal to, we have a formula, alpha minus beta whole square plus 4 alpha beta, right? This one is a formula. Okay. And just we have to find alpha minus beta. Now, this will implies alpha minus beta whole square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. So this will implies alpha minus beta is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta, and this will be under root. Okay. Now, then we have to find the value of alpha minus beta, and we have alpha plus beta is equal to minus p, alpha beta is equal to q. So alpha minus beta is equal to under root. What is your alpha value of alpha plus beta? It's minus p square minus 4 into what is alpha beta? Q. Means the correct answer is there. This implies alpha minus beta is equal to root under p square minus 4q. This is the answer. Is it clear? Is it clear? P square minus 4q. Is it clear? Then we will proceed for alpha q plus beta q. Clear? Chandan, what's the clear? Okay. Now see, next we have already seen that alpha plus beta is equal to minus p and alpha beta is equal to q. And we have to find the value of alpha q plus beta q. What is the formula for alpha q plus beta q? First, alpha q plus beta q is equal to alpha plus beta into alpha square plus beta square minus alpha beta, right? What is the formula for alpha square plus beta square? Remember, alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So substitute these values. Alpha plus beta into alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta minus alpha beta, that is equal to alpha plus beta into alpha plus beta whole square minus 3 alpha beta. Now substitute the value of c. This is alpha plus beta, we have already a value, and then alpha beta we already have a value. See, alpha plus beta is equal to minus p into minus p whole square minus 3 into q. So this one will be equal to minus p into p square minus 3q, that is equal to minus pq plus 3pq, or 3pq minus pq is the correct answer. Is it clear? Oh, no problem, dear. No problem. No problem. The question is clear, Chandan. This question is clear. This question is clear. Or we can write it as p into 3q minus p square as our answer. The question is clear, everyone, because this is the important part. This question is important. Okay. Not theoretical concepts are more theoretical concepts are very few theoretical concepts are remaining. Don't worry. Okay. Now see, there is a topic of conjugate roots. Conjugate roots. Conjugate. I'll revise it once again by tomorrow. Okay. Don't worry for that. I'll revise it in your GMIT classes. Okay. So that you can ask me whatever your doubts are. So don't worry for that. Conjugate roots. Remember, there is a statement here. There is a statement. What is this statement? Okay. See, if p plus root q. If p plus root q be a root of quadratic equation, quadratic equation, then its conjugate, then its conjugate p minus root q is also a root of quadratic equation. Okay, remember this. Remember this. Means irrational roots, that is irrational roots occurs in, yeah, occur, not occurs, occur uh, conjugate pairs. Conjugate pairs. Remember this. Okay. This one is very much important. This line. And see, I'm not only teaching you the topic, but I'm going through the questions or area from where ICI can ask some questions. Okay. Okay, and the most in the important areas are has been covered today. Okay, and I'm targeting also on that important area by after going through the PYQs. Just see, I'll take a marathon in English, complete English, and that will be on GMeet only. Okay, that will be on GMeet only. I'll take a marathon for you all. Every topics will be discussed in short form so that you can easily go through the easily revise all the topics in one attempt. Okay, so don't worry for that. We will discuss it too. Okay, now see, there's a proof, but we don't want to go for a proof. Now see, one important thing is to form a quadratic equation whose roots are given. To form a quadratic equation whose roots are given. Okay, whose roots are given. See, we have alpha plus beta is equal to it's given generally alpha plus beta, okay, is equal to minus b by a. Alpha beta is equal to c by a when equation says your ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and a is not equal to 0. And if alpha plus beta is given and alpha beta is given, then what you have to find? See, the equation will be x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. This is the required form if your roots are given and you have to find quadratic equation. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Actually, sorry, I think I'm in less energy because from yesterday I'm suffering from fever. Okay. But I have to take the classes, so much required for you. Okay. So, and I have decided to take your, honestly saying that I have decided to take your classes on Gmeet, but forget it and schedule the class on YouTube. No problem. By tomorrow we will continue. Okay. See, there's a question. There's a question for you. Uh, Form a quadratic equation. Form. Uh, this is your last question for today's class. Form a quadratic equation. Form a quadratic one of whose root is one of whose root is 4 plus root 5. 4 plus root 5. See how it will be solved. First, just right now, we have discussed that the conjugate pairs. If p plus root q be a root of quadratic equation, here its root is 4 plus root 5. 4 plus root 5. So its conjugate pair will also be available. So its conjugate is 4 minus root 5. Then required equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. This is the required equation. Here suppose this is your alpha and this is your beta. This will implies alpha plus beta is equal to 4 plus root 5 plus 4 minus root 5. Then root 5 cancel and that is equal to 8. Alpha beta is equal to 4 plus root 5 into 4 minus root 5. This is your 4 square minus root 5 square. That is equal to 16 minus 5 and that is equal to 11. Now see, the required equation will be x square minus alpha plus beta is equal to 8x. Alpha beta is equal to 11 plus 11 is equal to 0. This is your answer. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? See, this can be solved by other method also, but I think that's not applicable. This is the best easy way to solve this type of question. Is it clear? Is it clear? Tell me. Okay, see, uh, this was the concept, complete concept, which is much more required. Complete concept of quadratic, complete concept of quadratic equation, theoretical concept. Okay, quadratic equations. For today, right now, that's all. But by tomorrow, definitely, I'll be good by tomorrow. Definitely by tomorrow, we'll first revise this, revise this along with questions. Okay, revise this revision and then questions. Okay, clear? Along with PYQ, is previous year questions. Is it clear? Is it clear? So we will have to continue one thing. I'd like to ask you both or anyone that quadratic equations, quadratic and cubic. We will discuss quadratic and cubic and then PNC means permutation. That's all, na? That's all your doubt, na? In maths, these two topics are doubt, na? So we will continue with both on, and from tomorrow it will be the classes will be on Gimit only. Okay. Okay. And I'll have a recording. I'll have a recording. I'll record the lecture. And then if you have again any doubt, then you can watch it on YouTube. Okay. So I'll record the classes also. Okay. So let's finish the class today. We'll meet by tomorrow. Okay. And the same time, 5 p.m. will be the 5 p.m. will be fixed. Okay. Okay.